Hey, this is Maginoni, and welcome to another edition of The Good, the Bad, and the Disappointing. First up is The Good, and that is the Sheriff of Babylon number 2. Now, the basic premise of the Sheriff of Babylon is you're dealing with the Iraq war, and there's a guy running around, and he's basically playing cop. And uh, overall, it's it's an interesting piece because it's like a snapshot of more of the people rather than the actual war itself. And you know, this is post Saddam, and you're getting, like I said, you're getting to see people's reactions, um, of how they basically treat different, like for example, the Americans and the government leaders and things like that. Well, at the same time, it's like dealing with cop stuff, and it's not safe cop stuff because this is your cop that's out of, or it's just not really a cop out of, but it's like you're a fish out of water because this guy's in Baghdad, and that's a little bit different than New York. Not only is he dealing with different customs, but he's definitely not going to get the desired results that he would normally expect, just by asking general questions. In this issue here, he's pretty much they're trying to deliver a dead body. They go to the house, and there's a very grisly sight, like a scene inside that house, and that's where the story is going to go for the next issue. Overall, I mean, it was a decent read. I don't, for the long haul, I don't know, but at least for right now, I'm definitely going to keep getting this. Or if I don't keep buying this, I'm definitely going to just get the trades because this is definitely one of those more mature books that takes you outside that comfort zone of the superheroes, and it's interesting. Okay, the bad. Guardians of Infinity number 2. All right. If you remember in issue number 1, which I kind of was liking, you had the 3 different Guardians of the Galaxy from different timelines. And they do exactly what you would expect them to do. They fight. They tell jokes, depending upon who they are. They kind of go, "What are you doing? Why are we doing this?" And then they realize, well, maybe we shouldn't be fighting because our real villain is coming. And I just, I don't know. I mean, I understand that there's probably only so many ways you can write, hey, here's 3 different Guardian teams. But I guess right now I'm just getting really sick and tired of this paint by numbers format where they don't even make an attempt to try to figure out something different or something unique. It's just, hey guys, great idea. We'll start it off with A and we end it with B, and yeah, we've seen it 100 times, but that's classic. That's what everybody wants. And well, it's not what everybody wants. I'm definitely dropping this book now. This is, to me, an issue like this just shows that they don't have a good enough vision to tell a story that's going to interest me. So I'm done with Guardians of Infinity. And the disappointment is A-Force, which is actually a surprising. I really was hoping to like A-Force, but this is where I think we're getting into a problem with somewhat of a continuity issue in a sense, because with some books that have already come out, there are some individuals who remember the Secret Wars occurring. And in this issue here, you have Singularity, and she's being chased by this being called the Anti-Monitor, and she's looking for allies to help her. So she remembers the time, during Secret Wars, and she goes to her friends, in which none of her friends know her. And I'm just kind of like going, wow, that seems kind of odd when some people remember Secret Wars, but yet others don't remember, and why wouldn't she remember this? Especially if she was somebody who was close to you, a teammate. And then so she basically, oh, surprise, surprise, she goes from teammate to teammate and pulls them all into the conflict. And I'm just, I don't know. Part of me is, again, it's another one of those, oh, it's the same old thing. But another part of me is like going, okay, we'll just assume that this was the only way you could have introduced Singularity into the new world, the new, all different. How could you have at least done that part differently, in which people might have remembered you, but they don't? And then you end it in such a way so you have your typical cliffhanger. It's like, here's this being who's chasing somebody, and this person's claiming that they know you, and then the first thing you do is go, okay, well, we're going to capture you and then turn you over. I'm like, really? That's kind of like cold. So it truly was a disappointment. It just didn't hold the same level of interest for me that the A-Force did during the Secret Wars. So I think I'm definitely going to just drop this one too. Anyways, if you have any comments or questions, let me know. Like, share. Let me know what you're good, what you liked, what you didn't like, what you were disappointed with. And we'll have some more reviews later. So until next time.